Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another cast here. Today we're going to have 6-7 Mangoes facing off against the one, the only Space Monkeys. And this should be a good one. On the 6-7 Mangoes, we're going to be looking at Sid, RJD, Cash App, and Karuji. And facing off against them is going to be Biscuit, Suckfee, Plez, and Cheapy. And without further ado, we should be ready to get this ball over into the middle and get this thing started. And it's coming in with me for co-casting. We have Zappin. What's up? And we also have Lowell. How are you doing? Alright, well, without further ado, Lowell, why don't you take it away for round number 1.
And we're off to the races.
Yeah, great play right there. Karuji making it happen. And Scuffy now going to try to bring it up himself. Scuffy going to move that ball around here, trying to avoid Karuji's pressure. He's just going to flip that ball forward, and that's going to be picked up by RJD. RJD now. He's going to pass that up to Zid. Zid going to flip that back towards Cash App. Cash App not able to pick it up, though. And now that ball loose on the right side here. Suckfee moving his way up here. Karuji trying to stop him. He's not going to be able to. Suckfee takes the shot and puts it in. Great play right there. Great effort. I mean, Space Monkeys trying to get the early lead to go here. Cash App now going to bring up the ball, trying to answer. He's going to check off Karuji, picking up his drop, and now he's going to move his way past Cheapy, going for the reset. Karuji, a little bit of a shifty robot in the backfield here. He's going to flip it over to the left side. There's Zid. Zid going to move that ball down over towards RJD. RJD trying to flip it up, not able to do anything with the ball there. He's just going to have to try to heave that ball forward. Karuji going to pick up the drop here. Karuji flipping that over towards the right side. That ball going back down now towards RJD. RJD not going to be able to get it, though. He's going to have to take his time here. Back going down towards the middle, cutting his way in. He's going to go up now, avoiding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot off the backboard. Cash App off. And now that ball loose in the backfield. And Suckfi gonna just heave that ball down. Gonna be just high there. RJD picking up the miss. He's just gonna sort of move the ball the other way here. We have under 10 seconds left in this round. This one might be out of reach here unless they can score, and they do. RJD putting that one in. And that ball just left to drop to the ground, leaving a win for Space Monkeys here in round 1. Yeah, great game right there. Both teams playing their hearts out. It was only 1 point difference in the end. I mean, these teams are pretty evenly matched. And on the outside here, we have Flux. What's up, man? Cold as him over here as well. Good work, cheering on the buddies. And now we are ready for the next round. That ball is in the middle, and that is just going to explode into action here. Plez gonna pick it up. Plez just gonna try to flip that ball for an early goal. Not gonna work out for him though. And Karuji now loose with the ball in the middle. He's gonna get checked off there, but Cash App coming up off the miss. Cash App coming down, going for maybe a shot. Just can't get the shot off though. And Cash App has another shot of redemption here. He's gonna flip it over to Karuji. Karuji, he's gonna go for a ceiling carve here. He's gonna drop it. That's not so good. That ball loose now. Could be anyone's ball here. Cash App coming out with it. He's checked off though. And now that ball just cleared down the other way. Alright, Cash App needing to respond here. That early goal puts Space Monkeys in the lead. And Biscuit gonna try to keep that lead going. He's gonna get checked off on that left side. Suckfi just gonna bring up that ball now. He's gonna bounce his way off that claw. Flips over to Biscuit. Biscuit gonna flip it back over towards Plez. Plez can't keep control of it though. And Zid gonna lose the ball there. Cash App picking up the drop. And he's going to push his way forward. RJD is up for a pass, but Cash App says, no, I'm going to do it myself. Takes a shot, and it's just high. A heartbreaker right there off the backboard. And now that ball is loose in the middle. Yeah, 2-0. That ball rolls all across the map here, and Plez just going to pick it up and try to get out of harm's way. Not going to be able to do so. Sid can't respond off the open net. That could come back to bite him here. We have a minute left, but they are down by they are down by a couple of points. So if you are 6-7 Mangoes right now, you really need to lock in and get some goals on the board. Plez making sure that doesn't happen. I mean, he loves his lead here. He's going to try to get another point on the board. He's going to flip it forward, and it's just off there. Biscuit going to pick up the ball now, fighting for it with Cash App. And Plez Still fighting Biscuit for it here. Plez going to come out with it. Plez going forward with some intention. Can't get much out of the play, though. And Biscuit, maybe a little bit of a disconnection right there. That ball loose in the middle now.
Half a minute to go. Goal! Alive, what for? Last 10 seconds. That's the point! Rips up again.
And that ball, yep, it's just batted down there. This is such a failure. Oh my gosh.
It's showtime.
I'm apologize. Alright, there we go. Now they can hear. Alright, well, Sheepy gonna move his way forward now and just take advantage of that open net. Yeah, I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry about this cast, everyone. I mean, we had a major technical difficulties in this, and I was quite late here in the first place, so we just kind of had to get it on the road.
If Brickwall wants to take my spot, I gotta go.
All right. Well, Biscuit gonna move that ball forward. He's gonna get checked off though. Cash App taking advantage of the drop right here. He's gonna move that ball forward with some intention, maybe taking a shot on the net, and he is. He puts it right under Biscuit's arm. That's gonna go in.
Good shot there by Cash App, making it tied up. Now we're gonna have Plez moving up on right shelf, carving on the ceiling, trying to get past all of his defenders. Sees RJD in front of him, tries to get a pass on the other side. Now it's just going to be a dogfight over here with Sid and the pink team. Sid now going to take it up through Trench. Gets checked off by Chippy right there. RJD chasing the ball down. Chippy still on his tail. Biscuit tries to cut him off. RJD going towards their net. And oh my, what a solo and what defense they had right there. Biscuit now going to clear over to the other side. Looks like Cash App is just going to try to get it out. And what a save by RJD right there.
And Cash App going the other way now. He's going to get checked off here. RJD just going to try to heave that ball down. Nothing much comes out of it. And that ball loose in the middle now. Pretty big dog pile for it, and Biscuit not able to come out with it. That ball just left for an easy goal for 6-7 Mangoes.
Good open net by Sid right there. Looks like Scuffy's going to come in with a lot of speed going on left shelf. Maybe looking for a pass, maybe looking for a solo. He looks like a bit of lag right there. And Sid now picks it up off of Scuffy, going towards the net with a 1v1. And he just throws it right into the goalie. But what a shot. Chippy now going to take it on to the other side, to the other team's half, taking it with a 1v3. It looks like what a save there.
Biscuit going to try to maneuver the ball back towards the goal here. He's going to flip it up towards Plez. Plez going to move that ball back down towards the ground, and RJD just everywhere on defense. Can't get by him. RJD has been having the defensive game of his life in this round. Cash App now moving the ball the other way. He's going to tap the ball forward here, take a shot, just going to be off, and Zid coming in from nowhere and just tapping it in with the rebound.
What a good shot there by Sid off the backboard from Cash App. Now we're going to have Plez maneuvering his way up on right shelf, going towards the net with a 1v2, and he gets checked off by RJD. I'm pretty sure that was. No, Chippy has it. Sid now picks it up with great defense. Sid now going to take it up through the middle, looking for a solo, looks like, and Chippy checks him off. Sid still gets the ball back, and what a goalie punch right there for Sid to get a good shot, making it 4-1, maybe a first round win.
Yeah, this could be 6-7 Mango's first time getting on the board here, as far as rounds go. But Scuffy just going to heave that ball up towards the scoreboard. A wild backhanded shot right there, not going to drop for him, and now that ball's a little loose here. Biscay picking it up, going for a little bit of a reset. And does he have anyone on him? No one really pressuring him too hard. RJD coming up. He's going to get some nice pressure going right there. Chippy just going to pick up that drop, flip it over to Scuffy. Scuffy over to Plez. Plez going down. Plez going to flip it over towards Cheapy. And Cheapy, that was an impressive save right there. Cash App aura farming, standing his ground and just getting a save on his chest.
Good aura farm there by Cash App. Now we're going to have Sid motioning his way up. And he gets checked off by the other team. RJD trying to get a good play right here. And it just looks like a dogfight between Biscay and RJD. Now Plez taking it up, getting a pass to Scuffy, 1v1. Oh, and right off the top.
Yeah, embarrassing play right there. I mean, there have been a couple of open net misses in this one, which got to be a little disappointed about. Plez trying to just put maybe one more on the board before we move into our next round here. He's going to flip it back, and that's just going to tap on the ground. All right, there we go. Now, hopefully, this. So I think we're. Oh, we might have a couple of disconnections here. Uh-oh. Karuji left and Sid. We might be done here, honestly, because I think Sid is gone as well. Well, while it lasted, we saw some pretty good playing from both teams. It was Space Monkeys coming on top though, 2-1 victory, and Karuji is gonna be leaving along with Sid. So that's gonna end it for our cast here. Again, really sorry about all the technical difficulties here, but anything you want to say to the people?
That was a really good match by both teams right there. Some good defense, some good shots. And all of you, I just hope all of you watching have a good rest of your night.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. You know, keep grinding, keep playing, and happy drifting.